How can you be sure that the thing you're believing for is gonna happen? Like how? I'm about to give y'all the greatest point that you've ever gotten in your life. Listen, how do you know? How do you know what you're believing for? How do you know that you're moving in faith? You can't. It's not faith if you could figure it out. No, I need to help somebody understand this, because you're standing paralyzed because you want to know and be assured and sure that everything's going to be okay. You can't. Let me help you understand this. Faith begins where understanding ends. When you don't know, that's where faith starts. When God called you and said you're supposed to go to this college, well, how am I going to pay for it? That's where faith starts. Well, the doctor gave us this bad report. What are we going to do? We don't have insurance to pay for this and that. That's where faith starts. Where your understanding ends is where faith begins. And what most of us try to do is we want to understand it all before we start moving in faith. And you've been paralyzed your entire Christian life. Had faith enough for salvation, but have not had faith enough to move beyond where you're at. And so you live in an area of existence instead of dominance, instead of the provided life that God has for you. And I'm trying to shake somebody and let you know that where you're at and what you're dealing with and what God is calling you to will never be a sure thing at the beginning.